Hi, today we are going to focus on just one measurement. So today we are going to use models to compare customer units of length. So we're not looking at metric, we're just looking at customary. And the only unit we're going to be looking at in customary is length. So let's go ahead and get started. What would we use to measure this car in length? Well, ounces, that is not a length. Yards, that's length. Inches is length. Feet, we're good there. Centimeters, that is good, but they're not customary, so we can cross that one off. Millimeters, that's not customary. Pounds, that's how much something weighs, so not that one. This one is also not customary. And then would it make sense to use kids or babies or even media and shoes? No, so now we're left with yards, inches, and feet. Well, take a look at the car. Would we use a smaller unit or a larger unit? We would use a larger unit. But what if all I had was an inch? I'm going to teach you today how to convert yards into feet, feet into inches. Here we go. First things first is it tells us right here that 1 foot is 12 inches. So I'm going to write that down up at the top and circle it so I don't forget. 1 foot is 12 inches. We're going to use the unit 12. Okay, well, and now I have 2. 2 feet equal how many inches? Well, if 1 foot equaled 12 inches, all I have to do is multiply 2 feet to equal a number of inches. So 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 feet equal 24 inches. The next one, 3 feet. Well, 3 feet, once again, 1 foot equals 12. So now I have 3. I just need to multiply them. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 feet equal 36 inches. Try the next one on your own. Let's see how you did. If I have 1 foot equals 12, well, now that I have 4, I just need to multiply them. I could add them all up, but multiplying them is faster. So 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 feet equal 48 inches. Try the next one. All right, let's see how we did. Over on this side, I have space, so I'm going to do it over here. 1 foot equals 12. That's the unit we have circled. And I have 5 of those. So 12 times 5. 5 times 2 is 10. Regroup. 5 times 1 is 5. Plus my 1 for regroup is 6. I now have 60 inches. So that's how you do feet and inches. That's important. Remember that 12. Let's take a look at yards and feet. I'm going to erase things so I have space. I'm going to give you how many yards are in and how many feet are in there. So for 1 single yard, there are 3 feet. So what unit am I going to put in the corner and circle? If you said 3, you were correct. Now it says I have 2 yards. How many feet do I have? Well, if I have 3 feet for every 1 yard, I now have 2 yards. 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6. So 2 yards equal 6 feet. Try the next one. How many feet do I have for 3 yards? Let's see how you did. If I have 3 feet for 1 yard, and now I have 3 yards, well, 3 times 3 is 9. I now have 9 feet. Let's try the next one. If I have 3 feet for 1 yard, and now I have 4 yards, well, 3 times 4. 3 times 4 is 12. For 4 yards, I have 12 feet. Can you see how I'm converting them? Each unit I'm multiplying, and the smaller unit is getting larger and larger because my larger unit is also getting larger. If one gets larger, the other side is also going to get larger because they are connected. Let's try this last one. All right, if I have 3 yards or 3 feet for 1 yard, and now I have 5 yards, well, 3 times 5. 3 times 5 is 15. I now have 15 feet. Let's try a challenge. Let me erase some things. Let's try this challenge of a yard and see if we can figure out how many inches is in 1 yard. Okay, well, I know 1 yard has 3 feet. And I know 1 foot has 12 inches. These are important. Remember these. Well, if I have 12 inches in 1 foot and there's 3 feet in 1 yard, all I have to do is multiply those two. 12 times 3. Well, 12 times 3 is 36. So in 1 yard, I have 36 inches. I want us to try a couple more problems. Here is the first one. 5 feet equals how many inches? Well, first thing we need to know is what unit we're going to put in the corner and circle. If it is feet and inches, I know that there are 12 inches. I'm going to put 12. Now, if 1 foot has 12, how many will 5 have? Let's do it. 5 times 2 is 10. Regroup my 1. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6. There are 60 inches. Try this next one on your own. If I have 3 yards, how many feet do I have? Well, let's see how you did. I know that in 1 yard, there are 3 feet. So I'm going to put 3 in the corner and I'm going to circle it. Now, if I have 3 and I have 3 yards, I'm just going to multiply the two. 3 times 3. Well, 3 times 3 is 9. I have 9 feet. Try this next one. How many inches do I have in 6 feet? Let's see how you did. For feet and inches, I know the unit I am going to use is 12. So I'm going to put 12 in the corner and circle it. 12 for 1 foot, but now I have 6, so I'm going to multiply the two. 12 times 6. Well, 12 times 6, 6 times 2 is 12. Regroup. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 more is 7. I now have 72. I know some of you may not be wanting to circle this unit over in the corner, but there is a reason I am doing this, and I will tell you it later on in chapter 12. So please continue to put the unit and circle it. Thank you.